Hello, good evening, afternoon, wherever you're at. Yeah, I had the opportunity of picking up some American beers literally just down the road. I completely forgot that they were in one of our stores in the UK called Home Bargains, and they've just recently struck up a deal with the American Brewers Association, and they've got like, I don't know, 10 beers in or something stupid like that, 10 to 12 beers. I can't remember exactly how many. Between 8 and 12, whatever. So I went ahead and picked some up earlier on today, put them in the fridge, kind of deal. There's a few beers that I've always wanted to try. Um, One or two that I've tried before through beer subscription boxes and that, that kind of thing. So I went ahead and picked a few bits up, and yeah, I thought, as it's Independence Day for you guys in the States, thought, yeah, I'll go ahead and give some of these beers a try. Um, I've still got three beers left from Cleveland, and two that I'm going to be doing a joint review with eventually. Um, so I'll be holding on to those. But anyway, so we're going to start off with a beer called Orange Wheat from Tailgate Brewery. So a wheat beer then. These guys are out of Nashville, Tennessee. Um, I've not had anything from them before, so I'm going to be reviewing this for sure to start. And I've got a couple of stouts from them as well. One I've always wanted to try. It's probably one of their flagship beers, Tailgate, their peanut butter milk stout. That's going to be coming up in a while. It's been around on and off many years, but it's just the availability is just like literally down the road. And this one is a variant of that peanut butter and strawberry jelly or PB&J milk stout. So we're going to crack them. There's an IPA, and I've still got quite a few downstairs. We'll see how it goes anyway. Cheers, JV. Hope you're doing well, my friend. So let's crack open with this wheat then. I haven't got a proper wheat glass. It just is what it is. But yeah, let's crack this open then. So it's coming in at 5% ABV. It's a standard American size 355ml 12 fluid ounce can. Yeah, let's give it a go, see what it's all about. So this is definitely brewed in the States. You can just tell by the by the size of the can and the writing on top of the can. So they've been chilling. It's been chilling in the fridge for probably the best part of 4 or 5 hours, something like that. Again, it's not the best shaped glass for this style of beer, but it is what it is. I'm getting the orange wheat or the orange peel off that straight away. It was quite dark on camera. I think it's just the light, to be honest with you. Move that over a little bit. So yeah, we got there. It's quite dark, isn't it? But it's not. It's not actually that dark. It's just certainly looking into the light, it's very orangey. It smells very nice on the whiff I got on the pour. Get a nose on it. Very kind of quite a deep orange skin. More of a freshly kind of squeezed orange juice, if you like. Not too much else. Not really kind of any herbaceous stuff things going on with it at the moment. White pepper or anything like that. Coriander. Not really getting any of that at all. It's just very orangey. So let's give it a try. So cheers. A little bit plain really for the style. But yeah, it's very orangey, but it's a kind of a synthetic orange. It's not one of those a very sweet orange as well. Not really getting any of them kind of cracked black pepper, coriander, well, not cracked black pepper, but white pepper. Not kind of bubblegummy or anything like that, as you kind of would associate with wheat beers, of course. Not very herbal. It's definitely along the lines of an American style wheat beer for sure. But this just seems a little bit too sweet, synthetic kind of orange. Easy drinking, of course. It's the first beer of the day, and what does it say on the can? Well, actually, I'm going to stick to this. See if I can read this. Doesn't really. I'm looking for ingredients really. It's not really going into it, is it? So they give you a QR code to go to just the safety warnings, blah blah blah. Canned at Tailgate Beer, Nashville, Tennessee, USA. Imported by. It doesn't actually say. Contained barley, wheat, hops, yeast, water, and natural orange flavouring. Which, as I'm saying, that's the key really with what I'm getting on this, and it's the most smallest writing you've ever seen. So yeah, natural orange flavouring is that's what it tastes like. Let's see what it says about this thing. Right, how do we do this? I haven't done this for a while, but it is what it is. We will present share screen. Share. There we go. Is that working? Or do I need to? No, that's right. I'm just making sure. There we go. Right then. So there's what it says on Untappd. I don't know if you can see me to the left or right of the screen. Whatever, it doesn't matter. So 60% of the grain bill for this beer is white wheat malt, giving the beer an incredibly bready malt profile. The orange peel used at the end of the boil creates a light citrusy taste that really brings the whole beer to life. Oh my. An American pale wheat. And it is what it is. It's not. It says 5.1 on there, but obviously there's a slight variation. Definitely says 5 on the can, so we go with the can. Not particularly wowing me. It's okay if it's it's cold. It's it's very refreshing. It's very easy drinking. You could definitely bang a few of these back for sure. I don't know if this comes in a 4 or 6 pack or whatever. At the store or the brewery, more than likely a 6 pack. I don't know, but yeah, you could certainly post a few of these away quite easily on a hot afternoon, like it has been in quite a lot of areas of the states, especially in the southern states today. It's been crazy hot by the sound of it. So yeah, let's see what it says about the brewery. It doesn't really go into too much. Nashville, Tennessee, 6 tap rooms across the state. Wow. So that they're well established, as you can see. Let's go onto their website and see what that's all about. So a quick look at the name 2023 top workplace. Not bad, considering we're only in July. So they're thinking ahead of the game there. There's all sorts of things. It's quite a big, spacious setting. By the look of it, very nice looking size bar Looks a little bit sort of open air like Fat Heads was when I was out in Cleveland. It feels like many moons ago. They've got some nice different venues looking at, yeah. The one in different venues. That was more like Fatheads was similar to this sort of thing. But yeah, no, it's obviously all their different venues, but they I don't know what their main one is. Possibly this one here, I'd imagine. Don't know. Very difficult to tell. So yeah, it's there's just a little bit of kind of info there, really, just to. How you doing, Paul? Cheers, mate. So yeah, drinking the. I didn't even put the banner up. It'd been much easier. Saves me keep repeating. There we go. That from Tailgate Brewery. I can't remember how much this one cost actually. I just put a load in a basket and went to the counter. There you go. But yeah, that's okay. First beer from this brewery for me, so I'm looking forward more to the milk stouts, to be honest with you. But just up to there. Yeah, just that natural orange flavourings comes across in the beer. It's yeah, you can tell it's like an artificial orange, really, or a very kind of like confectionery sweet orange, if you like. Not the best, but you know, not a drain pour or nothing by a long stretch. But nice, easy drinking. As I've said, a 4-6 pack of these. You know, a cookout somewhere or something like that. When you're chatting away outside in the sun with food and friends, you're not going to be too, focused on what this actually really tastes like. You're just going to neck it or whatever. Just for review modes, you're going to be thinking about it more than you're out and about with mates. And I've had it before where I've like had a beer, and I come back to review the beer, it's like almost like nothing like what I was trying before. Anyway, let me just finish this off and then we'll get on to the next one. So this is brewed and canned in Washington, D.C. by D.C. Brauing. Brewing. D.C. Brau. This is their Corruption India Pale. 6% on this one. Let me take this banner off. Could always edit it, couldn't I? I really can't be bothered. I should have had all these lined up, but it is what it is. Doesn't matter. So yeah, let's see what it says about this. So corruption facts. In 1824, Speaker of the House Henry Clay forged a coalition that secured the White House for John Quincy Adams. In return, Adams named Clay as his Secretary of State in what became known as the Corruption Bargain. So there you go. Made in Washington, D.C. Part of the Brewers Association, if you're wondering about that kind of deal, which I assume these guys are. As it was the Brewers Association that got these beers over into a place called Home Bargains. So it contains water, barley, hops, and yeast. Very vague on descriptions there. So we'll do a little search. First of all, we'll crack the beer open, see what we get out of this. Get myself sorted out. So, yeah, 12 fluid ounce can. Never know. I mean, it's very vague. It didn't say anything else, so it hasn't got any oats in it. That's for a sure thing. So it's almost looking maybe a type West Coast type thing. Get the old shitty bubbles off the side. So yeah, it looks kind of a nice dark orange, if you like. A bit more like that sort of colour for me. Half finger of Whitehead. Quite a carbonation running through the beer. Doesn't look too bad at all. Get a nose on this thing then. Okay, yeah. It's got a nice apricot sort of jam going on with this. Slightly sweet, but not overly. Bit of nice kind of almost hop presence there of resin, sort of sappy resin. It smells quite nice on the nose, I have to say. We'll try and get this beer up on the old Untappd, see if there's any more information there. So, what's it called? The Corruption India Pale. Or the Corruption, just says the Corruption. Itchy nose. What that means. Where we get to, it's definitely the beer. So the Corruption is a take on the Pacific Northwest IPA, so that makes sense. Brewed with pale 2-row C10 honey and Victory malts, exclusively hopped with 40 pounds of Columbus hops per brew to ring in the 80 IBUs. Okay, shit. I was told this was a good beer by, actually, I was in there, and one of the guys I know from local, he was like, "Oh, this is a really good one." I'm like, "Okay." The Corruption comes in at 6.5% ABV, so maybe that's a bit higher ABV on draft than it is in can. I don't know what the deal is there. They wouldn't have changed it for the UK market because it's all through the Brewers Association. So this beer straddles the line between an IPA and an Imperial IPA, and a supportive malty backbone with an assertive hop presence that smacks you in the mouth with dank, resinous bitterness followed by pleasant aromas of pine sap and burnt spruce. So that's the first time I've kind of read that, so that's pretty damn good, isn't it? Not a bad little and it's coming across that way. It's definitely more of that kind of IPA aroma, at least this far, that I like. For me, this trashes all over a New England, this aroma. It's wonderful. Smells really nice. Give it a try then. So cheers and happy Independence Day if you live that side. Cheers. Yeah, that's nice. It's everything I want in an IPA. It's got a real nice depth of the body in this. It's got that lovely kind of As I said, apricot jam, marmalade. You are getting that kind of piney resinous sap, or say it's spruce, but certainly a pininess, dankness to it. A little bit sticky on the palate. And it leaves you with that lovely rasping bitterness at the back end, 80 IBUs. See, for me personally, they've obviously been brewing this beer for a while. I don't know, but this is probably one of the few brews that is out there that are still relatively bitter, because a lot of these beers aren't as bitter as they used to be. I like that. It's very nice. Right, let's go and see what. Well, I'll show you what it says. It's got actually quite a low. I mean, if you're into scores of beers on Untappd, then you know. Come on, page. Right. I'll show you the Untappd page. Share screen. Share screen. Here we go. So, lovely 80 IBUs there. It's saying 6.5, but this is a 6. It's only a 3.58, which is, for me, quite ridiculously low. But that again, that also shows you people don't rate the style. They're rating it against the real kind of like New England style, or an imperial stout with loads of adjuncts, and people aren't used to bitterness, so that could account for that. But it should be definitely in the 4s and above for me, for the style of beer this is, 100%. I will be buying this again at the end of the week for sure. I'll probably get like 4 or 5 of them. We'll see if there's any left. I would imagine there'll be some left, but yeah, pretty damn good if you ask me, this beer. I don't think I've had anything from them. No, I haven't. So yeah, doing some interesting beers there by the look of it. They've got 95 beers listed on Untappd, 342,000 ratings there. So, and then a total of 400, almost 500,000 total check-ins. Yeah, quite interesting to see there. So, I'm going to go and rinse my glass out, and I'm going to open a stout. So let me just stop presenting here. I'll be back in a sec. Cheers for hanging about. Nice one. Well, I've still got a bit of that left. I'm just going to sip on that here on the side. On the side. So we're going to go with, I think it's Tailgate's flagship beer. It's one I've always wanted to try. I've had a few peanut butter beers over the years now. So peanut butter milk stout from Tailgate. As I say, it's been available in the UK on and off for certainly the last 10 years. For instance, it's always been available, or used to be always available, in a place called Beers of Europe, an online store, and one of the big kind of actual stores up in near Kings Lynn, up in Norfolk. So this is coming at, where is it? 5.2% ABV, 12 fluid ounces, of course. Let's go to the ingredients. So barley, wheat, oats, lactose, peanuts. So if you've got a tolerance level there, don't bother. Hops, water, and yeast. Contains gluten. So barley, wheat, oats, lactose, peanuts, gluten. So don't drink if you can't have them. So that's it, really. Not much else there. So Nashville, Tennessee again, of course. So let's crack this one open. Appreciate you still hanging on there. I know it's a busy evening. Well, where most people are in bed in the UK, but it's a busy time of the day. It might get livelier later on, but I thought I'd do this now, sort of in between sort of time. So, right, so let's get this into a glass, see what it's all about. I've heard bits about this beer, but they've not always been favourable, to be honest. But I didn't really pour much of a head. Very kind of cola-esque fizz, gone, you know. So I've still yet to have a beer. I mean, I had the Sweet Baby Jesus from Duclaw not long ago, which is one I've always wanted to try. To compare it against a beer we got over here from Hamilton Brewery called Crunch. They're out of North London. Nothing's come close to that so far. Will this one get there? Looking a bit flat, I have to say. Anyway, get a nose on it. Yeah, so you are getting a kind of a nice milky chocolate. Kind of it's got the smell of like a monkey nut skin. I don't know what you call that particular nut in the States. I used to feed it. I used to have a yellow-headed Amazon parrot, and he used to absolutely adore monkey nuts. That was his treat, really. But they were quite fattening, so every now and again. But yeah, you're very kind of you're getting that almost monkey nut skin dryness with a milk chocolate edge. Again, coming across a little bit synthetic. It's not leaping out the glass, but we'll see what it tastes like. So cheers, see what it's all about. It's very faint. It's not. It's there. It's leaving a better residual flavour than the initial flavour on the palate. Kind of one of them deals. Again, nice milky chocolate notes. It's very smooth, very clean. But yeah, it's a little bit drying towards the back end. You are picking up that. It's just not enough for me. It's just not quite kicking the doors down with that kind of peanut flavour profile. Again, very easy drinking. It's quite a low medium body, leaving a residualness there. It dies off far too quickly. Just, I mean, it pretty much. I mean, I hear opinions of certain beers that I wanted to try for ages, and you think, okay, so over time you've kind of got an idea of what to expect, but then you're like, there's a little bit of in the back of your mind, you're not sure because you've not tried it yourself. I think that's quite important. Sometimes you need to try things for yourself, and unfortunately, it's very in line with what I've heard over the years. It's kind of one of those deals where it's like, yeah, you're right, but you're hoping for, or have they improved it since, or it's not really going down that road either. So, but it is what it is. It's not horrible beer either. It's still relatively flavoursome, but it's just not on the levels of other beers in the style that I've had in the past. It's one of them, isn't it? You get these beers. It's just nah. It weren't particularly expensive either, so it's not the end of the world. But the fact I've actually got to try it for literally walking 5 minutes down the road and pick it up in a store. You can't moan really, but that. There is one or two other beers I'm a little bit more excited by, within this kind of like American kind of craft beer promotion at the moment. So I'm glad I've got to try it. But it's one of the reasons probably why I haven't tried it in the past, because I've been put off by opinion, which you shouldn't be really. But once you hear it from like 20, 30 people, it's like, okay then. One or two is like, yeah. Overall, not too bad, but yeah, not wowing me at all, to be honest with you. Let's see what it says then on Untappd. So it's Tailgate, isn't it? Yeah, Tailgate. Because I'm drinking it quick, it's giving me a bit of that. Oh, excuse me. It's actually got a reasonably high score. And it's a 4-time international award winner. Wow. I actually thought the Sweet Baby Jesus was better than this. And that didn't blow me away either, Right, let's show this. Let me just get rid of that. Because we've already done where these guys are from, so I don't need to do that. How you doing, Brett? How you doing, mate? Hope you're all right. It's been a long time, man. Good to see you. Let me just try and do a screen share here, see what it's all about. So that one there, share. So that one there. So yeah, as it says it's a Nashville icon. I mean, so yeah, it's definitely their probably their core range beer. It's the beer that I know them through, over the last 10 years, even though I've never tried it. It's always been on and off, as I say, Beers of Europe, but now it's in Home Bargains at the moment. So peanut butter milk stout is a medium-bodied stout with loads of chocolate, coffee. Not really getting much coffee. Peanut butter flavour. Yeah, there's flavour. There's flavourings, but it's not. I didn't get loads of coffee. There's more milky chocolate and peanut. More of that kind of monkey nut shell, if you like, with a slight dryness at the back end. And then it says 4-time international award winner. I don't know when that was, but and it's coming in at 3.85. Not like score beers anymore. It's actually quite bitter for the. It's saying 5.8. I don't know what that's all about. It's, perhaps it's all draft. This is 5.2 on the can. I hope they haven't brewed this for the UK market at this stupid ABV. I don't think they have, to be honest with you. It's all very kind of legit. What do you call it? Labelling. So it must be a stronger ABV on tap than in cans. I don't know why that would be, but I don't know. But a 3.85 of just under 32,000 ratings. That's a pretty damn high score. So I don't know whether the recipe has changed, whether it was better in the past and it's kind of held them ratings up a little bit. I don't know what the deal is there, to be honest with you. But as I say, the Sweet Baby Jesus from Duclaw was better than this. I'm still not getting much coffee out of it, even though it says it there. It's not really happening. Again, it's very kind of confectionery, peanut butter, confectionery, chocolate, dry. Quite flat, as I said, when I opened the can. It didn't really, the head didn't stick around at all. It's only 5.2. It's not, you know what I mean? It's not an Imperial or, a stupid ABV beer. It poured out like a cola. Made a bit of a mess, not a mess, a noise, and dissipated. It's just absolutely flat as a pancake. It's so yeah, it's not wowing me, to be honest with you. Let's hope the PB&J version is better. So I've got that coming up in a minute. I need to probably neck this, and then we'll go straight into that. So let me stop sharing this screen because it's kind of pointless, really, when it's not happening. So we've got a few people in now. So hi. Been a long time, going through some very difficult at the moment. Just about beer. And I'm okay, mate. I'm okay. The peanut butter stout is still in my home bargains. Got a few. Yeah, I picked him up today. I was like, you know what, I fancied a few, the whole Independence Day thing. I went to go and get some Sierra Nevada Pales from my local Waitrose, but they obviously don't sell them anymore. I don't know if it's because Sierra Nevada, what do you call it? Their online store have got exclusivity now. But it does seem to be that you can only find the draft cans down this way, not the bottles, which is a bit annoying. Anywho, so yeah, I'm okay, mate. Not it's what it is. But yeah, so I'm just going to chug this because it's and it's flat, so that helps. Right, next one then. This is the peanut butter milk stout and strawberry jelly version, or PB&J, which I didn't know there was even any variants of the original, but yeah. So this is coming in at, again, 5.2%. Let's have a quick look on Untapped again, just to see. I'm quite interested. Okay. Oh, I'm going to burp now, you know that. Can't even spell peanut. No. With me saying it's got no carbonation, I'm going to belch. Here we go. Excuse me. Peanut. See if I can find the variant. Looks like there's a few variants of this. There's an imperial. Shit. PB&J milk stout, imperial peanut butter jelly milk stout, peanut butter and banana milk, imperial bourbon barrel aged. Bloody hell, I've got quite a lot. Peanut butter strawberry jelly milk stout. I think that's the one there. We'll go with that. I think there's some other interesting beers there. Yeah, it's just the beer. No commercial description at all. Isn't it wonderful, eh? Marvellous. Nothing at all. So there's nothing on the can, so we're just going to have to go by only cans. Contains barley, wheat, oats, lactose, peanuts, hops, yeast, water, and natural strawberry flavouring. So it's going to be another one of them. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Some shit on the top of the can. Not literal shit, but. Well, it's got a bit more carbonation. Well, we'll see. No, maybe not. Let's have a look. Straight down the middle. It's going to be gone in about 10 seconds. Gone. Bang, and the dirt is gone. It's going to be another version of what I just had. Basically, with a little bit of strawberry kind of sweetness from a confectionery source. It's just really. It smells of nothing. The oh god, the confectionery strawberries masking the confectionery peanut. You're just left with this slightly faint strawberry cardboard. Strawberry cardboard in a glass. They're fucking marvellous. Hey, John, how you doing, brother? Cheers, man. It's been a long time, man. I hope you're alright, mate. I'm just getting through some of these beers and I'll probably be getting drunk, I'd imagine. So cheers and happy Independence Day if there's any of you lot in here. Some quite funny memes today. Made me chuckle. Both sides of the pond, of course. Yeah, there's not much else to say. I'm just going to crack on with it. So, cheers. It's just a car crash. It's just oh dear. It's just not very good. It's that confectionariness about these beers. I mean, all three beers haven't been that great. Not being nasty. It's just flavourings and not the real deal, you know, kind of thing. I mean, the lactose is not really I mean, it's not overly sweet. It's just a really strange. I mean, this wasn't particularly great, but it's better than the OG version is better than this one. And I just necked this one to get to try this one. So I've just been editing, smashing some creative. Oh, right, so Paul supplied you with some bits. That's cool. I saw Paul's thumbnail. I didn't watch the review, but he was saying I could get better at a supermarket for £1 or something. I can't remember what beer it was. It made me chuckle. I didn't watch it, but yeah. Say what you really mean, Paul. But yeah, this is so Home Bargains, John. If you're wondering, you're probably not going to. Well, I think you should still bother because you're not going to. If you've got a Home Bargains near you, a relatively sized one, then they should still be about. I never knew there was versions, to be honest with you. I've always heard about the Tailgate. This one, this is quite an iconic beer for quite a long time. It's one of them American beers that you could actually get in the UK. So I thought, shit, you gotta make the most of these things. But so far, I've been very underwhelmed. So I've done them two from Tailgate. I've done this from Tailgate. Orange wheat, American wheat beer, and the beer with the four that I've had has been this one, not from Tailgate. So from by DC Brewing, and this is the Corruption. It's an IPA, 6%, and it's been very, very. And I'm going to finish on that. So again, I'm probably going to have to chug this. Not that I want to, but just to hurry the thing along. Got a few comments coming in, so cheers. Thanks for chiming in. Where do we get to? Creative Juices. I did the American beer review while back. A while back. All Home Bargains. Yeah, I've only just caught on to them. I just basically forgot that they were there. I was like, what are they still around? So I went down. They're all still there. Obviously, they're not really selling. Cheers, Tommy. How you doing, mate? Bank holidays, yeah. We no bank holidays until the end of August, and that's our last one until Christmas. So yeah, we've got one left. The lager from Colorado was out. Yeah, I've had. I've got I can't remember. One of them I've had before. I had it in a Beer 52 box about like 3 years ago or something stupid. I can't remember. And I thought it was all right. I thought it was pretty good. But I'll probably crack some. I'm not going to do a stream with them now. I'm going to do these 4 and then clear off really. But yeah, it's pretty good. Hey Sam. Yep. How you doing, brother? You're right. Good to see you. Big Aussie love Womble. Yeah. Good to see you. Good to see you, John. It's been a long time, man. It's you'll have to let me know if you're doing any festivals next month or going to anyway. I assume you're going to be at GBBF or whatever, Great British Beer Fest. I can't, you know what I mean. I don't know what my plans are at the moment. Life's been on hold for a while, and I'm still trying to work out what I'm doing and stuff. But as I went to a beer fest last weekend. That's the first one I've been to for quite a long time. So they sell like mad in our local one, and I just see it there. Fleeting, yeah, that's right, yeah. Yeah. Oh god. Oh, okay, mate. Yeah, just give us a buzz. I guess that'd be the Tuesday thing. I mean, I could just apply though. I mean, I normally apply to camera itself, but if you sorts out, it'd be easier, whatever. It'd be good. Be good to meet up. I mean, as I say, I don't know what my actual schedule is now at the moment, but I don't know if I'll be doing the whole thing I did last year, but I really enjoyed last year. I thought it was really damn good. I enjoyed that probably a little bit more than the what do you call it? The London Craft Beer Fest. Although you get some real amazing beer there, there's also a price thing coming into play, and I do like the American bar, the Great British Beer Fest. You got to get there on the Tuesday. Fucking smash as many of them as you can. Otherwise, people go on the first day they get off work on a Saturday. It's like there's about 5 beers left. It's always the same. Always need some out there grinding, constantly spreading the seed. Yeah, dirty bastard. Good to see you though, Sam. Anyway, let's get back to these beers then. 4 beers, 3 from Tailgate. So I started off with the Orange Wheat, which I thought was, it's okay. Nothing too kind of crazy. They're at Nashville, Tennessee, these guys. Didn't take too long. It's easy to drink. It's probably the best of the 3 of their beers, to be honest with you. Then I went on to, what did I go on to after? Then I went on to this one. Not from Tailgate, but from, as I say, DC Brow Brewing. This is their Corruption IPA. 6% ABV in this can, although it's 6.5 on draft. More a Pacific Northwest IPA. It's absolutely fantastic. It's 80 IBUs. I'm like, shit, okay. On the nose, it's lovely kind of apricot jam, resiny, piney, dank. On the nose, it's just one of those aromas that you get that aroma, it's going to be an absolute banger. And it absolutely was. I'm saving that till last. I'm going to get some more of this shit. This is really damn good. And then went on to the Peanut Butter Iconic Milk Stout from Tailgate. Yeah, weren't that great. And then this is even worse than what I'm on now. So this is a variant peanut butter milk stout with strawberry jelly. I've still got that shit left, so still eagerly awaiting Aussie. Oh yeah, fuck cricket. I just wish we had a decent team to give you a game. Well, we just haven't at the moment. It's just we're in transition. It's a shame, really. Probably just do a 5-0. It's just like a load of strawberries have been smashed on the floor, kicked about for a bit, and you're just getting that residual strawberry flavour. And there's a bit of peanut butter then there thrown in for good measure. Not that great, to be honest. I mean, drinkable, but not great. It's just one of those deals. What do we get to? So, an Aussie Lord. Oh, yeah. Okay, got you. Duh. Got you. How Man City. The fake treble. The fake treble. Yeah. Yeah, the Premier League need to fucking kick their asses, really. It's just utter bollocks. I've got the window open as a seagull decided it wants to make a noise. How you doing, Paul? Hope you're a first time viewer of my arse. Good to see you, man. Hope you're keeping well. Hope you're having a good Independence Day, my friend. And I remember you saying you had some days off, so I hope you've enjoyed those because you worked your gonads off, mate. You're, you know, there's not many. You deserve your time off, man. So yeah, I hope you're keeping well, my friend. But yeah, this is a bit disappointing. This one, not gonna lie. But yeah, finishing up on this one, which is a very nice one. It's got a nice kind of West Coast feel to it. The DC Brewing, yeah, very nice beer, this one. So yeah, it's quite nice that we can actually get some of these beers in to the UK, even if, perhaps they're not of the quality that some of the American beers we can get are absolutely amazing, but then you are paying at a price point sometimes. There is a price point to actually, to get into on these. And yeah, so just going to drink up these and then clear off. Yeah, this is one of them beers that's not particularly good. You just need to neck it, just get rid of it. And then this one, the good one, sip on it and savour it. So, yeah, they do, but yeah. They are crazy for the beers that are there, for sure. Oof, let's get rid of this and then. Thank God. Thank God. It's one of those deals. But yeah, I'm happy now that's gone. Now onto the good beer. Anyway, I've been going for just over an hour. That's what I wanted to do, really. Nothing crazy, just have a few of these beers. Saying it's happy Independence Day to some of my American friends there. So yeah, that's a nice beer. Enjoying that one. So anyway, cheers for joining. I'll speak to you soon, no less, and take care. Cheers for now.